Here we go again, feature multiplayer. We're back in the BMW in the, I think it's the LMP early series. I think that's what it's called, or early Le Mans, one or the other. But yeah, we're starting from the back like normal in 22nd place at Hockingheim. And we're going to see what we can do from the back here. We've been unsuccessful, I think, so far in these early LMP cars. So it'll be nice to finish it off with a win as the series comes to an end. We're going to chuck it up the inside here, get rear-ended a tiny bit, it's not too bad, and we're up into 13th place onto the straight. We should take another couple of places here, hopefully. No, I think he's going to push through. Yeah, he's going to push through. Whoa, there's another guy coming up the inside. Get it back on the track, try not to rear-end no one, which we do. Sorry mate, apologies, might get a penalty for that. You don't know, not bad. I'm going to push on here in 10th place. Nowhere really to go around here. We're squabbling at the moment, still trying to find our position. We'll chuck up the inside of him here, why not? No collision, which I'm surprised. I was really expecting him to turn in on us there. Nearly go off track, losing the rear end. It's a bit sloppy at the moment. And we rear end someone else and get a position out of it, so that should be a penalty, which it's not. Again, surprised when we don't get penalties, and then surprised when we do get penalties. That seems to be the way at the moment. But we're up into 6th place on lap 1. It's not too bad. We're about 6 seconds off the lead. So it could be worse, but so far it's been a bit scrappy. I wouldn't really say that we've earned this. Probably more bumped our way through, but it's good to get those squabbling guys out the way early on. And now we're here on lap 2, and we're going to try and push up to what looks like is the podium places in front of us now. We should take this position here, which we do. So we need one more position and we'll get 3rd place, but I think this guy's going to come back at us here with a slipstream. He's got a 4-second penalty, so I'm expecting a rear end shunt, to be honest. Oh no, we don't get one. All I saw was his brakes glowing, so he definitely used them. And we've got to try and catch up to this pack now. We've got to try and make up some ground here. It's only lap 2 of 10. I know I've got time, but see if we can push on here. These cars as well, they really like to be driven as smoothly as possible. I know that's a bit hard to say because they're very twitchy, but you're better off, you'll be more consistently quick in these if you just drive it smooth. If you go for flat out corners on the edge every corner, it's just going to be so unsettled, and as soon as you touch a curb in these things as well, it likes to unsettle them. So if you drive it smooth, you seem to be able to push your luck with the curbs and stuff like that. At the moment, we're catching 1st place, I think, quicker than we're catching this guy in front, which is a bit strange. Unless he's done what we've done, started from the back. Really difficult to get the car out of that corner there, because we have to slow it right down, and through 1st gear into 2nd, this thing does love to get a bit lively and light the rear tyres up. So coming into the hairpin, that was good rotation. It's looking good. Now 1st place seems to have got a little bit of ground on us this lap so far, so we're gonna have to push it a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive, only a little bit, because we've got time, but we don't want them to extend their lead. We really need to reel them in, and at the moment we are just hovering in 4th place. We nearly go off track there, and it's hovering around 5 seconds, the lead, and even this guy in front, he's hovering around 1.5 in front of us. Can't really speak for 2nd and 3rd place. Sorry. We get a penalty. Great. I can't really speak for second place because I can't see him, and I can't see him on the Delta either. So we'll just keep pushing it, seeing what we can do. And we've reeled in third place a little bit, but I think he pulls away on the straight. Yeah, he does. So the ground we're making up, he's just getting it back once we get to a straight. Really need to hook this hairpin up. If I can hook this hairpin up, I might be able to get in his slipstream. Just about, but he's going to pull out the slipstream. We just got to try and keep the pressure on him. First place has got back up to 5.3. Oh no, it's a new leader. So I take it. Second place has been catching first place over the last few laps, but now he has got the lead. I expect he's going to be quicker than us, and he does seem to be extending his lead already. But we've caught right up here now with the podium place, third place. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to put the pressure on. We're not going to hit him though. Do not hit him. It's the worst thing that we can do. Just put the pressure on, stay in the slipstream. First place is now at 6.1, 6.2. Yeah, we ain't going to sit, so we're not winning this race. There's no way we can win this race unless he makes a massive mistake. He's just made a mistake. He'll get a penalty for that. I don't think he did. He might have, I don't know. I wasn't watching. We chuck it up the inside nicely there, and we get on the power nicely as well coming out of that corner, which was a massive surprise because I was off the racing line. But he's going to come back at us now. There he comes. Definitely has a lot better straight line speed, but we've got much better braking, cornering as well. And then we're probably about the same on acceleration. He's going to try and switch us, which he fails and wipes us out. So there you go. There you go. That's what happens. You fair race with these guys. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, oh, but at the beginning of the race, you were bumping people like that out of the way. Yeah, but these people at the beginning of the race, they're inconsistent in corners. I know what you're thinking. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. You should be fair all the time. But if you spend laps squabbling with these guys who hang behind, you're never going to have a chance to challenge at the front. You really have to. Sometimes you do have to push on and just be aggressive. But it is what it is. If it was real life, then yeah, you wouldn't have a strategy like that, because in real life you could end your race. We're going to chuck in the pit X. We're at the end of lap 5. It was a planned pit stop for lap 5 anyway, so we're going to go for it now. But yeah, in real life, yeah, you could end a race by being too aggressive. But it is a game at the end of the day. And yeah, I don't like being aggressive at the beginning, but I really want to challenge at the end. So yeah, but we have been catching that guy in third place. We'd spent a few laps catching him. He knew we were coming. He knew we were getting the Delta down. We got his slipstream. We got ahead of him, fair and square, and yeah, wipes us out. So it is what it is. We was definitely ahead at the hairpin. We went round the hairpin in first place. We come out of the hairpin in third place, and he spins us around. It is what it is. I'll stop it there. I'll stop going on about it. But yeah, back to the race. We're in 7th place. We've got a 0.3 penalty. The guy in front of us has got a 2.5 penalty. It might be the one who spun us out. I can't remember. We're going to get another penalty now for that. Which we don't. I'm having a look as well for this guy who took first place earlier. I think he's pit. I take it he must be in 2nd or 3rd place right now. But there's no way we're going to see him anyway. The only thing now that I'd really, really, really love to do is overtake that Bentley who wipes us out. That, for me, would make me happy. If it's a podium, I'll take it. But yeah, at the moment, I'd love to get that position back. I can't see it happening though. It took us around 4 laps to get 1.5 down, 1.5 gap down. So I can't see us getting spun out and then catching him back up. Maybe it might be a bit too much. But here we go. We're going to switch this guy. Well, we're going to try. But we both got the same corner and exit. He's going a little bit defensive, or is he just taking the driving line? No, he is weaving. So we're gonna be a bit careful with this guy. We're gonna chuck it up the inside. Hopefully we can stop the car in time. He's gonna try and switch us, which we block it off, and then we're back into 5th place, and we're 5.2 behind the guy in front. So we're catching the guy in front, and he's got a 2.5 second penalty. Could be doable. Whoa, where did that come from? That would have been a great move if he had pulled that off. Like, really great move. It was a bit sloppy though. I like up the curb and yeah. Anyway, we'll try and leave him. We'll try and build up some ground. He's 0.4 behind at the moment. See if we can build it up to about a second through this next little sequence of corners. And we're 3.3 behind the guy in front. He's really losing time up there. And that's for 4th place. And 1st place still needs to pit. I think that in front might be that Bentley. And I think he's made a couple of mistakes. I think that's why we're catching him. We've still got this guy behind us at 0.5. I won't be able to comfortably race until I can build that up to about a second. And it would have been nice to be up to about a second for this straight, which means now he's going to get the slipstream all the way down. That's it, mate. You just take my drag. Here he comes. Here he comes. He might dive bomb us here. If he dive bombs us, I don't think we're going to catch the guy in front. All right, come on. Get out the corner. Get out the corner. He's 0.4 behind. He is sticking with us. I'll give it to him. He's sticking with us. Really need to push on here. 3.9 the guy in front, so I'm focusing now more behind me than I am in front. This is the issue. Really need to push on. Come on, let's go. Right, 1st place pits. 1st place is pit. If we can get this gap down to the guy in front, I'm still worrying about the guy behind. He's 0.3 behind. He needs to really back off here. And he pit a lap later than us as well, so he's going to have fresh rubber as well. Oh, nearly got off track. He chucks it up the inside. Nearly takes our rear end. That's fine though. This guy's coming out the pit now. Do you know what? Later, we might see that guy coming out the pit later. And we're fighting now. We are definitely fighting. So we're going to get the slipstream now. But he's got slipstream in front. That has worked out perfectly for him. Absolutely perfectly. Really frustrating. We're on the 2nd last lap here. We're in position 5. This guy needs to pit his car. We need to get ahead of him ASAP. Because he's got no tyres. He's going to hold us up. There we go. Lets us through. Okay. And we're into 3rd place now. I think 2nd place is that Bentley. But it's 3.5 seconds. And his penalty is 2.5. But we have a 0.3. So I've got to do maths now. Brilliant. That means that his penalty is 2.2 on us, so we need to be within 2.2 seconds of him by the end of this race. If we can be within 2.2, we can take 2nd place. That is, ladies and gentlemen, my maths, quick maths. So coming around the last corner here, we're gonna go aggressive here for this last lap. We're within the penalty now, but we've got a guy behind at 0.8. And I know there's a guy coming on soft tyres, fresh soft tyres as well. So we're gonna try and go a bit more aggressive here. So get on the throttle a bit earlier, late braking, harder braking as well, but without locking up, because obviously we use it without ABS. And here we go, down the main straight. We're 2.2 behind. He's going to pull a little bit of a gap during the straight. We know that. We're going to late brake here. We're going to stay as far left as possible. Just about touch the apex. And then fully accelerate out of there. We're 1.7 behind. It's flat out all the way through this right-hander. Flat out all the way until you have to brake. And then heavy brake to the right of the track. Pushing to the left of the track. Hitting the apex if you can. Let the car rotate and get back on the throttle, and then you want to hit that apex on the inside right into the curb on the left hand side, staying flat out as soon as you get on the accelerator. Then this one you want to slightly late brake, let the car rotate first before you get back on the throttle. We're catching him. We've come into the final hairpin, and that was beautiful as well. We're going to slightly touch curb there, come off the throttle so the car doesn't lose the rear end. Then we're not going to go off track here. We're just going to touch the curb, and then we're going to accelerate hard. And that is second place. Yeah, it is second place. Yeah, that guy in first place, he started at the back with us. Come up 20 places, as did we. But yeah, in the end, we get revenge. The Bentley took us out. We come back at him. We didn't quite overtake him, but the penalty, which he probably got for taking us out, was justified. And there you go. There's your proof. But yeah, not a bad race to finish off the series. It will be back again soon on featured multiplayer. But until then, I'll get some tunes done. I'll get some new cars to race in that series, and we'll see how we get on next time it's coming. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.